Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into this, don't forget to tap a like, subscribe if you haven't yet. It really does help the algorithm, it does help the channel grow and reach more people. Now, in itself, there's a lot of this kind of back and forth going on with the staking rewards on the Terra station, the APY on Lunk Penguins, and what I want to simply address to people is these rewards, they bug out. Okay, the APY bugs out on Lunk Penguins every so often. We don't know why, we keep trying to correct it, but it's just one of those things that for whatever reason it bugs out. Now, in itself, if you just hover over rewards, you can get a lot of information just from these little question marks. And what it states is the estimated monthly rewards with 100 Luna staked. Okay, so you'll be getting 3.53 for every 100 Luna staked every month. But I don't think this is correct. The reason being why is that nodes that have been active for quite some time have higher rewards. Nodes that have only just got active have lower rewards. Now, in itself, it's bugged. The best way for me to explain this to people is just by going over to Lunk Penguins and showing you this, okay? So right here you can see that altogether the APY is currently shown as 25.1%, okay? So then that means if you go to the node and let's say for instance Lunk Lotto, they're going to take a 1% commission rate, okay? So then that is going to leave you, okay, with 24.1% of the rewards to go to you. And it's as simple as that. Okay, don't worry about what Terra Station is saying the rewards are, because this has always been kind of strange, and Terra Station in itself is very, very delayed on data. I mean, it's always 2 days behind on the transaction volume, regardless of it being any of the coins on the list, so to speak. But like I was saying, the transactional volume is going to be more or less fluctuating up and down as we go through this market where there's opportunities for people to buy. I myself, if I had any kind of dry asset, so to speak, I would probably be buying Luna Classic right now because it's just a good dip that we're in, so to speak. And you don't make money by buying it when it was all the way back up here. Like, you just don't make money up here. Okay, people that buy when it's chasing green, yeah, you could catch it at a really good kind of rate, but at the same time you might catch it when it's hit, thinking it's still going to go up, and then you ride it all the way down. You likely panic sell out or something stupid like that. And you know, like I'm just saying, if I had dry powder, I would definitely be putting it in different pots right now, buying into a few different things. I was mentioning about Doge kind of being a absolute no-brainer at the moment, with Elon Musk buying out Twitter and the Twitter blue and all of the changes that he's making. It's not rocket science to know that he is eventually going to incorporate Doge into the Twitter, you know, tip system, or however he'll come up with some kind of way to do it. He always wanted to integrate Doge into Starlink to make Doge more or less usable without internet, but yeah, whatever. But in itself, don't panic about the rewards, okay? The rewards are what like, you can just go to your wallet and see what you're being paid out currently in rewards anyway. You can figure out exactly how much you're getting every hour just by setting a timer and then tracking how many coins you get within those 60 minutes, so to speak, and then do the maths from that. It's really simple to figure these things out. So LUNC Penguins, people are asking for us, like, can we update it and stuff like that. It's such a monumental task to update the website with a new theme and everything like that. It's currently doing really, really well as it is. Now, Miata is launching on Monday, and we're not going to be far behind them this month for launching Lunk Penguins NFT. They're doing really good. They're making really good headway with their metaverse, which is obviously completely separate to this marketplace. But what I hope to see is NFT projects that have come to me, and I've messaged quite a lot of them back and said, you know, Miata's launching and you'll be able to launch on there. It's a really nice launch pad. You've also got Lunapunk's launch pad as well as an option. I think Miata is a really kind of like how OpenSea works. We kind of need our own OpenSea here at Terra Classic. We really lack a people's NFT market in a sense. So hopefully we will see the Miata marketplace get up on here. From what I'm hearing in the wind, there is an AMA going on Sunday at Terra Rebels, and I think they're having Exodus team on, which for me is an absolute game changer. I've just put DJ Trev in contact with them, and I'm trying to really help get Exodus out there, get the right kind of influencers covering it who are not going to charge for the time and charge people to cover a project that really is supporting you know, the whole blockchain in itself. It's not just about supporting LUNC, it's also about supporting all the other kind of aspects of our blockchain. And it's not just about kind of saying, you know, we accept Luna Classic as a use case like Paybolt did and some of these other kind of platforms have done. That's great, but you know, who's really going to use it? And this is always kind of the thing. You really need to drive these utility use cases, and they really are going to take us towards higher highs and higher lows. And it's that simple. When you create a use case for a coin, what happens? Like look at what SHIB does. The amount of kind of use cases they find, some of them are absolutely ridiculous, but at the same time, they're doing good marketing. They're creating an environment that people want to be involved in. It's positive, it's moving forward and stuff like that. So I think we've kind of got lost in a sense, not so much into burning, but thinking that the only people that can drive development are Terra Rebels themselves. And it's really not the case. Elon Musk could all of a sudden change his picture to a Luna Classic coin and say, you know, we're using it as a tip payment option on Twitter, and people would lose their minds, right? Because that's just how it works. The law of attraction states that, and it's proof in itself. I kind of did a post yesterday. I tweeted out like a list of, I don't know where it's gone. Maybe it's in tweets and replies. I tweeted out a list of all of the projects. Yeah, I tweeted out a list of the projects that are currently working in Luna Classic, and it's just like 128 likes. But straight after, like 2 minutes later, I put another tweet out saying "Lunk to the Moon LFG," and it's just like there's more interest in this kind of moon motive than there is in actually driving use, adoption, and reasons for people to actually be involved in Luna Classic, other than buying it, sitting on it and praying to the high heavens that someone's going to burn a buttload of coins and it's going to send the price to the moon. I totally get that, and that's something where, you know, a huge percent of people that are in crypto aren't there to make friends. They're not there to get emotionally involved. They're there to make money, and money talks for them, and that's kind of it. But when you create these use utility cases, they're not so interesting at the time in their building phases, but they do become more interesting further down the line when you launch, so to speak. So this weekend, yesterday, I had a Twitter space, and sadly I was in an accident. I'm not going to go deep into it. I was in an accident. I had to go to the hospital, and I'm fine. I'm back now, but I think I'm going to do the Twitter space later on this evening, just to catch up with everyone and stuff like that. Now, this weekend, Lunk Penguins and the HCC team, the factory team, so to speak, they're doing test minting. They're working everything out, and we really are making the final pieces there. It's pretty much just white papers, disclaimers, fine lining, and all of the kind of boring stuff now, and we really are at a really good stage. So the staking module in itself, we're going to release loads of information on it. A lot of people are asking what the mint price is going to be. It is going to be 200k Luna Classic coins per mint, and it's as simple as that, no more, no less. And we figured out the price to be a fair enough price for the utility that the project in itself will provide for those 1,000 holders. So guys, have a really nice Saturday wherever you are. Do stay safe, beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody pretending to be me, especially when I'm not here for like 9 hours. There was already someone in our Telegram group. You know, they're always out there. They don't stop. They're like robots. They don't sleep. They have no emotion, and they're just there to give you a really bad day. Stay safe. None of this is financial advice, and we'll catch you in the next one.